So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. The pass has gone astray. Park Ji-sung, and Park Ji-sung! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Really was just waiting to pounce on any slip-up, and he was gifted a chance.
And it's Conte. Albert Ferrer does well to get it back. And there's Green. Batistuta! Yamal! Marvellous goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
So, a breakthrough already. That's a shade optimistic. Shot a goal! He's got a goal! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he wouldn't.
And Batistuta! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, he did get himself into a good position. Something for him to cling to.
Batistuta. And the pass is intercepted. Oh, there's a probing ball. Park Ji-sung. Now that's well seen too. Park Ji-sung. Forlan. Zaire Emery. Quality ball. Mendes promptly onto that, and that is that. Cannavaro gets over and intercepts. First quarter of an hour gone. Batistuta. Aldair wins the duel this time. Oh, that's well spotted. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Oh, well played. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
This is promising, and he's been shifted off it. Dembele was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Pass somewhat off target. Conte.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
It's Park Ji-sung. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Interesting ball, expertly cut out, really nicely done. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Marseille clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Good read, needed to be. And that's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Forlan, and reclaimed it in a trice. Park Ji-sung! Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
It's Park Ji-sung. He's in a good position here. Dembele showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
He's got a side of goal! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Well, Peter, he clearly felt he was being invited to shoot, and it wasn't the worst decision he could have made.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Forlan. Nicely weighted ball. Forlan unable to make it happen for all his good has a go! And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Marseille have the chance to go the other way. Mbappe! Batistuta. And he's only too happy to take that back. Conte. Into stoppage time, very little left on it. And it's Forlan. Oh, that's an inviting ball. Park Ji-sung. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. Couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's 1 each. The midway point of the game.
Well, for us neutrals, this is fantastic. If you're a fan from either side, it's unpleasant.
Decent hit! It's in!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Barcelona take the lead. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Marseille clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Now it's Batistuta. He's got away. And Batistuta! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Batistuta, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Park Ji-sung.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And here's Batistuta. Barcelona appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Aldair calmly anticipates. Yamal looking to add to his goal. No way through. It's a... And the shot! It's in! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, that goal should be a big game changer. It's certainly been a big mood changer.
Forwards and with intent. Zaire Emery. Maradona. Zaire Emery. Conte. Park Ji-sung. And here's Batistuta. Can he get it through? Oh, that looks a cracking ball. He's had a hit! And it's there! And they are pulling clear here.
Barcelona clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Barcelona blast themselves. Can he finish? And that is a truly outstanding save.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
Corner number 2 then.
Será reemplazado por el dorsal 8. Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Oh, it's come loose. And again! Great football, shot and save. Corner number 3 coming up. He's got the shot away! And that has forced the very best out of the keeper.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
Corner number 4 coming up here. And now the hit! And somehow he kept it out.
Well, I think a little eagerness just got the better of him. He may have been thinking about back-page headlines there.
It's a mighty effort! Otto, and here's Yamal.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Dembele running with the ball. Batistuta. The muscular approach does pay off here. Barcelona needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Bruno Fernandes. Conte. Dembele.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Well read, nice interception.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Park Ji-sung. And he's had a hit! And that is a save of real quality, not easy by any means. Look at this, Batistuta! Park Ji-sung. Foden. Mbappe. Foden. Foden was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Dembele.
4 minutos de descuento.
Dembele tries making a foray down the right. Had a shot! Comfortable claim for the keeper. Odo. And he's picked out the run. Oh, that was vital. And that will be it. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. So they are faced with the prospect of relegation and are reaching out desperately for the single point they need. The fact is they only need to avoid defeat, but based on recent form, based on the season we've had, you cannot take that for granted. We will find out very shortly whether they have it in them. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. The action has already started.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Now it's Mbappe. And he's... Mbappe! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
No, that's been intercepted. Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's Van Basten. Now it's Batistuta. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Now it's Van Basten. Oh, that's well spotted. He's through and all alone! There's the shot! And that would have been some goal.
Van Basten really ought to have made that count. He made all the right moves.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. Ronaldo unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
I'll choose Wayne Rooney, a winner with a big heart. And yes, he has considerable talent, but he's driven by success and the determination that creates that drive. You can never underestimate that.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. He's in a good position. Great chance! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Indonesia really are in the ascendancy here, and they know they have to register while that's the case.
And now they can spring out of defence. Now this could be a chance.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Park Ji-sung. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Rooney. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Indonesia clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Zaire Emery.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
He won't be happy with that one. Park Ji-sung is sporting a guilty look after that.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Another pass just keeps it tick, and he's let fly. Oh, nearly, but not quite. 15 minutes till half-time. Zaire Emery. And it's Rooney. Batistuta. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And here's Batistuta. Batistuta. And he's there to belt it away. Adams calmly anticipates. Park Ji-sung. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. Guardiola. Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. Cristiano Ronaldo. Van Basten. Zaire Emery. And here's Van Basten. It's Rooney! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, it's probably going to take something very special to beat him today.
Now it's Van Basten.
This is the time you need that pace.
Mbappe. Zaire Emery. Now it's Guardiola. And he's had it nicked away. And it's Rooney. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. The referee's come over. It's a red card. Marseille are down to 10 men. Pass just lacking in accuracy. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, there it is. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless. So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0.
Substitutions taking place.
And the action is back on the way.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Alexander-Arnold. Park Ji-sung. Marseille do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Bastoni did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Guardiola. Zaire Emery. And it's Batistuta. Ricky Puig. Now it's Batistuta. Van Dijk wins the duel this time. Indonesia needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Passing nice and neat. Van Basten! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but still very good quick thinking on his part.
And reclaimed it in a trice. Oh, that's a key interception. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Ricky Puig.
The attendance for this match
Just about up to the hour now. And he's picked out the run. Now it's Mbappe. Has a go! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. Oh, it's there! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Substitution on the field, number 14.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Yeah, although that first goal is a welcome boost, they can't afford to ease off now. To do that with
Chance for the header!
well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Has a look and plays it forward. Your impression so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally...
Osimhen! All right on the edge of the penalty area. What's he giving here? And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Indonesia on the spot for parity. And Iker Casillas somehow saves it. David Villa has got himself a free kick. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Guardiola! Oh, smart save, he had plenty to do.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
There's the header! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Osimhen! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Osimhen deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Van Bouten kept his eye on it, and he's there. He's a sharp little ball here. Park Ji-sung.
Marseille clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Park Ji-sung, passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, they can break here. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Messi. Osimhen, terrific header! And the lead stays intact, just.
Oh, they really needed him to put that away.
And here's Osimhen. Indonesia have a free kick. Tempers are flaring. The referee really needs to get a grip again.
It's just a silly one to give away at this stage of the game.
And this is a great chance to get themselves back square. Guardiola! That's a fine save.
Absolutely terrific. Terrific reflexes. Goalkeeping at its very best.
Shot a goal! That's a decent clearance. Batistuta. 5 minutes left on the clock. And here's Messi. Bastoni. Messi.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Well timed, excellent interception. He's looking for the runner here. Marseille close now to seeing this one through to the end. Bastoni, can he get it through? Messi. Osimhen. Now it's Osimhen. And Zaire Emery. And here's Osimhen. That's a sharp pass. And he's intervened well there. And the number on the board is 3. Timber. And that is as far as it goes. Marseille have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. So it all boils down to this. The team so desperate to be up amongst the big hitters. And today, only a win suffices. It truly doesn't get any better, any bigger than this. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Marseille come into this game needing something. To fall short here would impact horribly on their future, immediate and beyond. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Jan Oblak. He's not someone you often see pulling off spectacular saves, but that's about the highest compliment you can give a goalkeeper, because it speaks to his positioning and his organisational abilities. He's just about the best there is when it comes to claiming crosses and high balls into the box too, and is just the kind of presence that spreads a composure and a confidence to his defence and throughout the team.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Park Ji-sung. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. And it's Messi. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And the counter is on. Nicely worked. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Well read, nice interception. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And here's Mbappe. Very nicely done. Kluivert. Nice interception, well timed. Now it's Batistuta. And he's intervened well there. And that's put paid to a promising move. Rice.
Oh look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully a football match will break out soon.
Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Oh, what a ball he's in! Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. That was easy, almost too easy.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
Manchester United are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now. As
Batistuta! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Batistuta actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. And that has been knocked clear. It's Park Ji-sung. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Cannavaro gets over and intercepts. No luck with that dink over the top. He's shifting through the gears here. Rice.
This is the time you need that pace.
And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Mbappe. No, he's just misjudged that one. And now the breakaway. Just eases him off the ball. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority. A cause of
Chance! It's in! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Manchester United are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And he's had it nicked away. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And here's Batistuta. Cannavaro. It's Camavinga. Rice. Mbappe. Alexander-Arnold. Batistuta. Defending was strong and firm. And it's Messi. Oh, that's a very... Has a go! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
This possibly the last play of the half. In for a header! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
I think it's a very fair...
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Veuillez vous garer dans les parkings indiqués par le club ou dans les autres parkings du quartier.
There's the start of the second half.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Pass somewhat off target. Messi. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe. And it's Batistuta. Messi. That's a lovely, neat pass. Oh, what a mistake! Decent hit! Alexander-Arnold to Guardiola. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Messi. Hakimi. Mbappe. Can he finish? And it's there! And the lead is extended still further. Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Well, look, he moves and manufactures in unique fashion. This guy...
Great chance! Sticks it away! Result no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. A finish of great intelligence. He just understood and he executed so smoothly.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And the pass is intercepted. Park Ji-sung. Now Mbappe. And there's green grass ahead of him. Alexander-Arnold. He is through here. Cannavaro did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Forlan finds himself offside. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Adams makes the interception. Park Ji-sung. Zaire Emery. Oh, played right into his path. Van Dijk gets good distance on it. And he's only too happy to take that back. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. No way through there. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. And he's picked out the run. He has found the way through. Forwards and with intent. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
And the shot! Really well taken goal. And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Oh, he's been unstoppable in this match. Every single time he's been in possession, he's looked a threat.
It's become a case of men. Hits one! He's scored! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option. Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
That looks a good ball through. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. Marseille really could have done without this to increase the lead. He has spurned it.
Not the best spot kick I've ever seen, but they've got to keep their heads up and chase this game.
Kluivert gathers from the goal kick. Kluivert. And it's Batistuta. No, it's Guardiola. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Oh, there's a probing ball. No, that pass has been well intercepted. Now it's Batistuta. Batistuta gets through on his own. Now, who's going to be first to this? Cannavaro, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Tries to dink it through. Pass is just off target. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Guardiola. Zaire Emery.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas.
Big chance! Oh, this looks sharp. He's having a go! The whistle has gone and it is all over. Marseille have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no answer to a display.